Hello, everybody. First Alert meteorologist Brian Bachman here with a tropical update for you. The National Hurricane Center now keeping an eye on potential tropical cyclone number 8. This is just off the South Carolina coast. It's a disturbance that's been slowly getting its act together over the last few days. Has not fully become tropical yet, but forecasts are beginning to suggest that that is a possibility before it comes ashore in the next day and a half or so. Now, regardless of whether it is tropical or not, the reason we say it is not tropical yet is because the system does still have some frontal boundaries associated with until it's able to dissipate those. That really just becomes kind of the distinction between potential tropical and tropical. Nonetheless, the system does have tropical storm force winds associated with it, with 45 mile per hour sustained winds around the center of circulation, which as of 5 p.m. this evening is about 125 miles east-southeast of Charleston. It is beginning to move off toward the northwest at about 7 miles per hour, has already been producing showery weather along the North and South Carolina coast, along with heavy surf. We expect that to continue there through the next day and a half or so, before the system then starts to move inland. Now, based on the initial forecast track put out from the National Hurricane Center, there is a growing chance that this will become a full-fledged tropical storm sometime later tonight or on Monday before it makes landfall somewhere between Charleston and Myrtle Beach on Monday afternoon. From there, it'll weaken gradually to a remnant low, moving inland across South Carolina, headed toward about the Charlotte area as we head into Tuesday afternoon, and then eventually drifting away into West Virginia by Wednesday afternoon. And you see there, that cone does include right up to about the greater Greenville area. It does not mean that it's a guarantee that the center of circulation will move directly over our area, but regardless, it will likely be close enough to lead to some enhanced breezier conditions going into the second half of Monday night and early Tuesday. It could also mean that perhaps some of the more interior heavy rainfall areas with the system could trek over portions of the upstate, perhaps even as far inland as about the Asheville area going into Tuesday. Still not to a point where we're anywhere near any guarantees with this system. We've already, of course, been seeing breezy conditions, showery weather for the last few days, but it's going to be a close call for us regardless of where the storm tracks. And the direct impacts that we see, of course, will be dependent on exactly where that low goes. If it takes a track farther to the east, that would diminish the impacts for us. Less wind, less chance of some more significant rain. If it were to track farther to the west of the center of that line, then that would give us more significant impacts here in the upstate. So we will be keeping a very close eye on this system now over the next couple of days. Again, potential tropical cyclone number 8, now sitting off the southeast coast, set for a landfall likely somewhere along the South Carolina coast going into Monday.